right, guys, welcome back. World Cyber Games 2007 Grand Finals. Moon versus HoT facing off on stage. And it's all down to this one matchup here, Tom. Can Moon stay in it? Can he find his quest for gold in the World Cyber Games 2007? It's been a while since Moon has qualified for a World Cyber Games. And pretty sure he doesn't want to get eliminated by HoT.
Yeah, I definitely have to give Moon the slight edge in this matchup here. Winning that last game, he played it very, very well. He definitely changed everything which he needed to from that first game to that second map so that he could get the victory. And early on, we're going to be seeing an Alter and a Moonwell, very standard build orders from both players. And it looks like one player, HoT is scouting very, very quickly, and Moon's going with this Ancient of War here. What HoT might do is aggro those creeps and then get them to run over and kill that Ancient of War. If he pulls that off, it'll be an awesome move for him, and he does pull that off. Moon will have to cancel this. This is a great play by HoT, or maybe the creeps won't finish that off. It's a very risky move when you put that Ancient of War out there. Even when it does finish, sometimes the other player will be able to pick that off because it's very, very weak after finishing off those creeps. And I still haven't seen an Ancient of War out of HoT. Maybe he could be going for a Huntress build. But he does have the Demon Hunter, which isn't the normal hero you would use for the Huntress build. The Huntress build, you'd go with the Priestess of the Moon instead, and that Ancient of War does finish. So HoT will not be able to take that Ancient of War down. Now I'm interested to see maybe HoT's going for some sort of quick tech, because no Ancient of War on this map is not a very common strategy, and there's really you're really vulnerable early on, and once Moon recognizes what's happening, he will probably go for some sort of early push to end this game quickly. And so creeping early, one archer very, very low, Demon Hunter come out, he'll be able to creep that, and it looks like HoT's Demon Hunter, he's not creeping, he'll be going straight over to Moon's creeps. He knows that he's creeping there, and it looks like we'll have some sort of fight there, and with that one very low HP archer, that might go down, but Moon micros it back early. Very smart play by Moon.
Moon laying it all on the line early on in this game, putting that Ancient of War down outside his base, and looks like both of the players are feeling the intensity of this game right now, Tom, and we're seeing a lot of early harassment from HoT. Trying to bring that Wisp down and bring the creeps to attack that Ancient of War early on so that it would get destroyed before Moon could even get it up. And now he's using that Demon Hunter to try and attack inside his base. Mana Burn being used there by the Demon Hunter of Moon to drive HoT back. HoT will back off just for the moment.
Yeah, and
as Moon hangs on.
We still haven't seen what HoT's strategy is. We didn't see the early Ancient of War out of him. What that might mean is a Huntress build, and it looks like he will go with that Huntress build, but only one Ancient of War for those Huntresses, and he will also tech. There is a different Huntress build where you go dual Ancient of War, mass tier 1 units, but it looks like HoT is passing that one up, and we will see more tier 2 units out of these players after these Huntresses come out early for HoT. And normally you don't see Huntresses come out because the archers do extra damage to Huntresses, and they can generally focus them down very, very quickly. That and Huntresses cost more than archers, and if you're going for tier 3 bears, you really don't need those melee units early. You can just stick with the archers early.
Scouting Wisp here from Moon coming out. He wants to see what's going on up in HoT space. Now, if he's able to get up there, he will see, well, no, he already sees that Huntress. So he's got to know what's going on. Detonating with Wisp activates the creeps, but Shadow Meld there by the Huntress as Nightfall comes around, able to escape. But HoT right now, let's see how fast he can churn out some hunts and get a push going on Moon's base. We'll see what's up. Moon going to tier 2 now.
The player's forces are under attack.
Shop going down here in the base of HoT. And HoT is really keeping the pressure on the base of Moon. He has not backed off with this Demon Hunter all game long, Tom, and he's keeping the intensity up right now. The Demon Hunter coming in, just trying to attack if he can. These archers are trying to drive him out of the base. Moon elsewhere with his Demon Hunter creeping. Level 2 just barely for Moon.
Now, what HoT's doing there is he knows with his Huntresses he can't creep as fast as Moon can with his archers, because the Huntresses come out later, so you have fewer of them. So if he can stop Moon from creeping, then you don't get that extra hero advantage. As we see the neutral hero coming out, a Naga Sea Witch coming out for Moon early, as HoT will get to tier 2, but slightly slower.
All right, so Moon going with a neutral hero second. And are we going to see the same from HoT? Yes. Yes, we will. The Naga Sea Witch is out on the loose. Here we go. Moon creeping out at the 9 o'clock position. Demon Hunter not too far off. The Naga coming in from behind. The Huntress is there as well. 3 of them there with the Naga. Oh, and it looks like this Demon Hunter is taking a lot of damage here for HoT early on. The Demon Hunter for Moon giving chase the Naga as well. And he may be able to back down. But right now, the Huntresses of HoT have moved into the base of Moon and are taking aim at that Ancient of Wonders, the shop there. Right now, we see the Huntresses backing off, however, for HoT. Just keeping the pressure up, basically, while he gets his strategy developing inside the back of his base. Here you see him putting down another Ancient of Lore, 2 Ancients of Lore, actually, inside his base. And what do you think that means right now? So at this point, Tom,
well,
Dryads or Bears?
Is also teching to tier 3, so that means Bears, and he has beaten Moon to teching to tier 3. I have not seen him tech yet. I also haven't seen any or more than one Ancient of Lore out of Moon, so it looks like it looks like Moon thinks HoT's going for some sort of tier 2 push poly. So Moon wants to slow down and make sure that he doesn't get rushed by HoT. And HoT just still doesn't want Moon creeping out that Goblin Merchant there, so he'll just have his army hang out. He doesn't really want to fight Moon, because archers can focus down Huntresses very, very quickly, but he just doesn't want Moon creeping as he comes back in to stop that. And one creep very low. Moon will get that kill, and Demon Hunter for Moon very, very low, but it looks like he'll probably be able to get out. 100 going down, one archer actually getting stabbed. It didn't die, and the Demon Hunter coming back. Another Hunter's getting stabbed. As you can see, great micro by both players, and the Demon Hunter very low, and it goes down. I did not see that one coming.
Whoa!
And then archers also going down. So HoT, he is both teching faster, and he's microing much better early on, and he will get the right to finish off these creeps while Moon drops back.
You can see the beads of sweat glistening on the face of Moon after the loss of that hero in this last fight. And here comes Moon back out of the gate with some Dryads and that Naga Sea Witch trying to get a foothold in this game right now. It seems like HoT has been on the edge, pressing forward, trying to keep Moon away from that Goblin Merchant so far, and doing a pretty good job of keeping the harassment up, and in the end he was able to take out the Demon Hunter of Moon. Right now HoT's looking pretty good, but Moon is really trying to fight back here. Tom, what do you think about the outcome of this game right now?
I actually think right now that HoT has Moon fooled. Moon thinks that it's some sort of like tier 2 push here, but we're actually seeing HoT is at tier 3 right now with these Bears. Moon hasn't seen those yet, and Moon is going tier 2 with Dryad. So once those Bears come out, which will be very, very soon for HoT, HoT will have a huge upper hand with tier 3 units against tier 2 units here. So I have to give a huge edge to HoT at this point, and that Demon Hunter kill just adds to his very big lead here.
All right, so both players creeping out now. Moon in the 9 o'clock position once again. He's got Dryads here, and those won't fare so well against Bears when we see HoT go to that phase, move to tier 3. He's got a 100 and 2 Bears with him now as he's creeping out in the 12 o'clock position, one of these gold mines here. Few creeping spots left on the map. There's a lot left. We're just barely into this game, just barely scratching the surface of of the resources that are available to keep this game going. Here you see Moon with a small army of Dryads going to try and move onto the offensive inside HoT's base. And Moon's going to discover right now that if he was expecting that Tier 2 push from HoT, that HoT went straight to Tier 3.
Yeah, and I do see a building for HoT by that by the Goblin Lab there, and HoT's going to have to DP out here. He needs more bears to be able to fight off that Dryad army, but those bears should be coming out very, very soon for him. So Moon now recognizes what's happening, and I'm not sure whether he's going to stick with Tier 2, maybe try to counter bears with some Druids of the Talon, or if he's going to try to follow HoT all the way to Tier 3. But right now he will just be creeping while HoT is hanging out in his base, probably healing up.
Moon certainly loves his Dryads, Tom, and it's a unit you see him use a lot and see him use very effectively. He sort of knows the ins and outs of that unit very well. And I've even seen fights where I didn't think a ranged unit could do damage like that against a melee unit, and those Dryads seem to pull it off with Moon behind the wheel.
Yeah, and it looks like HoT will be moving over to Moon's base. He feels like fighting now. He's got, I believe, five bears and some Dryads thrown in. So this doesn't look too good for Moon right now. He has to figure out somehow to counter those bears. As he slows one Dryad, he'll run that into the creep. Hope that the creeps kill it, so HoT doesn't get the experience from that kill. And it looks like Moon, he just pushed past 50 food to 52. HoT, on the other hand, he's sticking at 50 food as the battle comes out here. Dryads, they're trying to focus down one bear, but you can see Dryads don't kill bears very, very quickly. Cork Lightning comes out, also a healing scroll. One Dryad falls, but Moon, as you hear, he constantly has to back up. These bears just do way too much damage. Both heroes being focused. And the Naga gets staffed back. One more bear being focused from that ranged army, but it is not dropping very quickly. It gets staffed back, and HoT looks to definitely be in control of this match as one Dryad goes down. And the Demon Hunter focused here with some cold on it, but it will make it out. It looks like no Dryad poison hits it very, very low, and he does have to town portal out. Not looking good for Moon early on here.
And I'm curious to see what Moon is thinking right now, whether he's getting more Dryads in his base. What is his strategy right now, because he's not being effective against all those bears that HoT has been massing up and teching to Tier 3 to develop.
And Moon has gone to Tier 3. He is researching the bear upgrade right now. So the big question is, when he does get bears out, will he still be at the same level as HoT? Because HoT does have the edge right now. I believe in both units and hero levels, and I believe we're seeing an expo from HoT on the very top of the map there at the gold mine. We haven't actually seen what that building is, but odds are that is an expansion for HoT.
So Moon coming out with his first bear here, joining this creeping army. There's the second one. But Moon basically really wants to try and just stave off HoT right now until he can get his bears ready to go and get that bear form set up with the Tech to Tier 3, which he's already done. So Moon really just needs to catch up to HoT at this point, and after that last battle, he definitely came off on the short end of the stick, even with losing his Demon Hunter early on in this game.
Yeah, and I believe HoT recognizes that he's leading right now. That's why the expo goes up, because he knows Moon doesn't want to fight now. Moon wants to back off, so he'll have bears when they fight next. But little does he know when they fight back, when that expo goes up, there'll be tons more bears for HoT, because he has extra cash. And I believe Moon sent a wisp up, and he has scouted that now. But he is still creeping. He will have to deal with that expo very fast, as we see both players have pushed past 50 food. Moon at 56 recently. I saw HoT at 57. So HoT probably ready to go on the offensive very soon, as is Moon.
All right, so we see here the forces of HoT moving down towards the base of Moon. Moon's moving back that way as well. Right now, it looks like we may see an encounter here between these two, and it's all about the micro right now.
Naga coming out. That might go down. Slow arrow on that, and some mana burn. Very low mana or very low health, but rejuvenation comes out, so that should help out. And with those Moonwells, the Naga looks to be fine as Moon's army comes in.
Nice Moonwell micro there for Moon. Here comes his main army, though. Bears being moved to the front, and they're going to hit up those other bears. And here it goes. The battle is ensuing. The Demon Hunter, already for HoT, is pretty low here. Starting off the battle at half health. This does not look good for him. If Moon uses this situation properly, he could take this to his advantage. And Moon's going to have to micro his bears to the front and Dryads to the back and use these effectively against each other right now. It looks like Moon has lost already the majority of his bears. He's down to one last one, or a couple last one. He uses his staff to take one back, but HoT will back off from the battle and TP back to his base.
Now, even though HoT town portal back, he is mining twice as much as Moon is now. So we should be seeing a lot more bears from him very, very quickly. So Moon, the longer which he waits here, the more bears he will have to fight later. So he has to do something very soon. And we see a tome of EXP for Moon on that Naga, helping her get level 4. Tome of EXP is the best tome you can get in that game. It's very helpful to get that. Looks like the Demon Hunter for Moon is at about 4.5. As we go over to HoT's army, he is at 68 food. He'll probably get all the way to 80 food before he runs over to fight Moon next. 80 food is that second upkeep level. Once you go past that, you get taxed very, very heavily. So players tend to not like to spend much time in that area.
Now, I want to correct myself. After that last battle, I said that Moon had lost some bears. Moon had actually not lost the bears. He was using Staff of Preservation through that battle, and he kept quite a few of them. He actually kept 2 or 3 that he either I think he staffed them back to his base, and then at the end I saw him creeping with like two or 3 bears that were really low in HP, and I thought about it. So I wanted to correct myself there, but Moon is back up to some pretty good unit strength right now. 66 out of 70 food for Moon, so he's not looking too shabby right now. HoT's on 70 out of 80, so only 3 difference here for these players, and we could see another battle here pretty soon. Most of the creep camps have been used up. There's about 4 or actually 5 more left on the map. It's this expansion that seems to be making the difference right now, and that is why you're seeing HoT's army looking to number around 10 bears or so.
Yeah, and I believe Moon has the hero edge here. His Demon Hunter is nearly 5. His Naga just reached 4. Well, on the other hand, HoT, I believe his Naga is 3 and his Demon Hunter is pretty early on level 4. So Moon does have that edge, and it looks like Moon wants to fight here. I also saw HoT picking up some scrolls of healing using his extra catch there as we head into this fight. Bears taking all of the damage here. Neither heroes being focused. 2 low bears for HoT. He'll heal those, and it looks like this is staying very, very even for both players. Moon's Demon Hunter fairly low. It's being focused, but it'll back off. It is fine. I don't think we've seen any bears fall yet. One will go down for HoT, but both of Moon's heroes forced to back off. But almost every single hero here fairly low, and they're gonna just run on back. Level 5 for Moon. I believe HoT's Demon Hunter is stacked back, saves that, and this battle looks very, very close. HoT has to back off, and I believe that's level 4 for the Naga of HoT.
Nicely done by Moon in that battle. He executed very well. Like I said, Moon likes to play on his own terms in the game. I say this a lot about Moon, but he's just that kind of player, and he wanted to fight right there. He knew he had the advantage. He knew he was very evenly matched with HoT. He didn't want to wait for HoT to go creep anymore. He didn't want anything of that sort. He said, I'm ready to do this. I want to do it, and let's fight. He did a very good job microing his bears to the front. He did a lot of damage really early to a lot of HoT's bears and forced him to micro a couple out, and then he was able to use his numbers advantage to whittle down a couple other and kill maybe a couple more. So Moon looking decent coming out of that battle. His heroes were really low, and that's what he needed to be concerned about. He microed them out well, though, and but he wasn't able to finish him off as HoT backed away.
Yeah, and even though Moon did very, very well in that battle, he definitely doesn't have everything. He didn't win as well as he needed to go and take out HoT's second base. So HoT coming in now. They're going to fight Demon Hunter very, very low, and Moon will probably try to town portal out. Lots of his armies lots of his units look fairly low, but he will fight one more battle
took
here.
out one bear.
Bear is very, very low. Forked Lightning for HoT coming in there. Demon Hunter being mana burn. 2 bears, looks like they're very low for Moon. He'll try to micro those back. Level 5 for Moon. He has a couple of scrolls of healing. Demon Hunter for HoT being focused, and he uses a potion of invulnerability. And lots of HoT's bears very, very low. I haven't seen him save any of those yet, and they're just dropping very, very quickly. And
Moon's Demon Hunter.
Yeah, almost level 6 on that Demon Hunter, which would be absolutely huge. And Naga goes down for HoT, and looks like Moon could make this comeback here, but it is still very, very close.
Look at this, 2 more bears left here for HoT. Moon is giving chase to HoT. His Demon Hunter was very low, level 6 there on the
Moon's Naga though,
for
very,
Moon.
very low also.
Yep.
And it gets stabbed back by the very low Demon Hunter. Awesome play by Moon there. Both heroes well under 100 health, and he saves them both, and that's why Moon is so good at this game, WarCraft 3.
All right, so here it looks like HoT, his army is down in numbers, down to just a couple units here, and you see 1 bear in the center takes out that first Dryad for Moon, and Moon is focusing his attention, staffs out one of those other bears, but the Demon Hunter here for HoT is going to continue this harassment of Moon's forces. Mana Burn being used there. Level 6 is on the Demon Hunter for for Moon. So level 6 there, and Metamorphosis is definitely going to be a factor in the battle from this point forward, Tom.
Yeah, and the Naga for Moon is also level 6. So we will see Tornado from her, which is very powerful, and 1 more bear falling for HoT, and HoT he's got all that extra money, and surround on the Demon Hunter there, but Moon will micro back one bear. The Demon Hunter still had a town portal, and there will be some rejuvenation on the Demon Hunter. I was saying that HoT has this extra cash, but he isn't using it well as the Demon Hunter goes fairly low, and he is forcing town portal out with 19 health. Well played by HoT, but he's not using all this extra cash, and it's just more EXP for Moon.
Moon looking great in that last battle. You know, from the minute that he came forward and challenged HoT at the northern part of the map, right by HoT's base, he sort of dictated the terms. He's had the advantage, it's looked like, and now he seems to be putting back another army together, ready to make that final push on the HoT's base. I think the advantage is really in Moon's favor right now, especially with that Demon Hunter on level 6. I think that's going to make an absolutely huge impact on the game, Tom.
Yeah, definitely. Level 6 heroes just do so much damage in this game, and I don't think HoT even has 2 level 5 heroes. I think his Naga is probably still level 4, and his Demon Hunter definitely is not level 5, so this is not looking pretty for HoT at all.
Moon's eyes are set now on the expansion of HoT, and here he goes moving forward, and he's going to try and take out this tree here. But HoT knows that all his hopes rest in the existence of this expansion, so he's going to bring everything he's got right now to this mine, and here it goes.
One thing here, Moon's Demon Hunter has no mana, so we will not be seeing the level 6 out of Moon's Demon Hunter. That's a huge help for HoT, but he has many fewer bears here, so this is definitely not looking good for him. But he is microing them back fairly well. He has not lost one yet. Forked Lightning coming out, and HoT GG, very low HP bears there. And Moon, after losing Game 1, Moon brings it back to move on to the semifinals. That is a very, very well played by Moon. I didn't actually think he could win that game.
Moon's got the desire. He's got the fire in the belly here in this tournament, Tom. I feel the victory coming here for Spirit Moon. He's my favorite for this tournament. I think he's going to win. I was scared a little bit on that first map that he dropped. You know, as you said, Night Elf Mirror is definitely the Achilles heel of Spirit Moon, but in the end, nicely done. HoT looked very disappointed there. He set his face in his hands, and Moon just looked the same as Spirit Moon always does, and DJ Wheat is happy that Moon won. All right, guys, it was a great matchup, and you know what? This is only the round of 8 here, Tom, at this tournament, so if you thought this match was interesting, just wait till we get to tomorrow. Wait till we get to later today till we get to see some more WarCraft 3, guys.
And it looks like next we'll be seeing more of Moon in a WarCraft 3 semifinal match between Moon and Sky. That'll also be a very good match. So you should all stay to see more of some top WarCraft 3.
driven by a passion to win, playing heart to heart, face to face. The challenge of a lifetime stands before us now.